Alex winner predictions. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Ed seemed to be very hyped. He was messaging me today, like, "Are we ready?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure, we're ready."
Yeah.
So yeah.
Nice.
Just remember, JirAvengers, they're the evil team.
Oh my
Are
God.
they?
They're the
Yes, because we know how the JirAvengers totally took over the Earth in their first movie.
It's
That's a
David
Jira's
versus
party.
Goliath. I'll let
Who
you
is
decide
David
who's
in this
David
one,
and
by
who's
the way?
Goliath.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Officially welcome. Round 25, the grand finale of season 2. We have the reigning champion, King Bob, along with his teammate, Rodney Nissen, the JirAvengers, as the finalists who've made it in an amazing fashion up till here. And the challenger, again, somebody who has an experience of being in a finale, Ed Gale, who was the third place winner in the last year's edition, along with Nikki, another semi-finalist last year, BBQ and Coffee. Release team versus Appfire. Let's see what is happening today. Best of luck to both teams. I officially want to take this moment and thank and welcome my guest quiz masters today as well. Ditte, Andy, Krimo, and Tamanna. Thank you so much for joining me.
Are we actually playing for the belt? Is it the real belt?
You are. Oh, you didn't know? The prize is
No.
actually a belt.
Oh, this one.
Not exactly
Oh.
this one, but of course, a version of this one.
Okay.
Oh, did not know that.
No,
You know, right?
I pay attention, but I forget very fast. So, sorry.
We are all set. Let's begin. Let me move forward. So, as I said, round 25 grand finale. JirAvengers versus BBQ and Coffee, and QuizWiz. Thanks all of you for joining in. Before we move on, there are some things that I want to talk about. We've been doing this for a while now, and QuizWiz is officially evolving. You might have seen some of my posts on LinkedIn. It's officially changing its logo as well, starting this season. Thank you, Andy, for the notes that you had mentioned. This is going to be on some of the merch that will be at Team 24. Please find me, take some of my merch, and cool stickers. Put them on your laptop, like I have put JirAvengers. Hopefully, put JirAvengers and BBQ and Coffee stickers on my laptop as well. But before we move on, I also have to thank all the co-hosts for today's session. The first co-hosted session for Jira Life, I believe, which was a new community created by Rodney. Thank you, Cologne, Dusseldorf, Brussels, Berlin, Brandenburg, Mumbai, Delhi, Gurgaon, Austin, Galway, Nuremberg, Bangalore, and Melbourne. All these cities are officially co-hosting this episode. So thank you, everybody. How we reached here is also very amazing, right? So these are the fallen heroes that could not cross the prelims journey. You'll see some amazing people who made it to almost semifinals last year, but could not. The host of the Jeopardy in Atlassian ecosystem itself fell prey to the prelims in the team called Diamond Dogs, right? So, and there were some amazing people. Amanda was there, team from Easy Agile. Milkshake spill on the prelims, right? That was some big changes that happened during the prelims. Then, as we moved on from quarterfinals to top 6 to semifinals, there were some tag team action that came into the QuizWiz world. We saw some subs happening last minute. The undefeated, as of now, till undefeated queen who could not win this year's crown, Ditte, is a QuizMaster today as well. And there was one small instance where Boo Boo made an appearance, and Alex will forever haunt me and everybody on this panel for that. I know
Alex
Sean
gets
might
easily
have,
distracted.
yeah, I'm sure Sean might have some thoughts on that as well. But in the interest of moving on, we moved on, and we are here. We are here today in the finals. This is how the series went so far. We had 25 matches. Today is 25th. We had 26 teams. That means 52 players participated this edition. We had 151 general questions, 151 Atlassian ecosystem questions, 12 speed rounds, which had 120 plus questions, and 4 community spotlights. That is 16 questions total. That means a total of 438 questions we asked this year. And if you're somebody who likes trivia, it'll be so amazing if you go to our YouTube channel, subscribe it, and see all the previous episodes, because that is a hell lot of fun. I also have to have a gratitude list, right? Because this is the finale. So it's like my 5 minutes before I give it to the players and move on. I have to say a shout out to the Atlassian community. That's the connecting dot between all of us. Thank you, everybody from the Atlassian community who's here. Everybody that you see on the screen right now is somehow connected to the Atlassian community. Yes, there are other hats that they wear as well, but the Atlassian community hat, I think, is a very dominant hat in all of our lives. I also have to thank the Creators Program, because this show got me into Creators Program, and now I am a proud Atlassian creator as well. I also have to thank Trundle, because apart from my day job, I do this, and like people at times, definitely might have a feeling that he does a lot of these community things. Is he even working on his work stuff? So I just want to assure everybody, Trundle, I do work. You guys know, right? Moving on, I also have to specific shout out for Delhi Gurgaon Atlassian community. Been here for 5 years. Everybody in the Delhi community, I just love everybody, meeting everybody, organizing events. I get like 10 on an average 10 questions in my WhatsApp every 2 weeks, I would say, and 10 new questions, I would say. And I love answering everybody from the community. I hope you post on the community first and then ask me, but it's cool if you have an urgent issue that you need an answer to. So I love all the use cases that you share with me. Also have to shout out for Sarika, my co-host, my co-creator of QuizWiz, who's here, I think, in the chat, with Miransh, her son, Mumbai community leader, has always been there with me in the first edition. Couldn't be because she became a mother. She's taking on additional responsibility, so she took some time out. Thank you, Sarika. I know you couldn't be here this year, but I know you will be there in the 2024 edition. And of course, my own life partner, my co-community leader from Delhi, me, Meghna and Swara. Of course, without them, the time that both of them give me, I wouldn't be able to create all of this, and we wouldn't be here. All right, moving on. Welcoming the guest quizmasters. Andy, thank you so much for the entire long list of feedback that you have given me throughout the year. Everything, anytime I asked you for a help, you've helped me. Thank you so much. Dita, I'm so sorry you couldn't make it to the finals because of some family emergency, but I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you so much for being a quizmaster. Tamanna has been the community manager for the APAC and has been always there to help any questions that I had in terms of community or on the creator side at times as well. And thank you, Tamanna. She's going to lead the community spotlight today. Krimo will run the speed rounds, the amazing Martech genius who has, again, just like Andy, given me such amazing feedback this year. And I'm so much in debt of every small, tiny little activity that you did to, like, I'll share one specific thing, which is very amazing, right? Krimo shared an entire list of people who would fit in the time zones when I do QuizWiz. So I could reach out to specific people in those communities and help them, or ask them to co-host. And he majorly did that for a lot of EU communities. So thank you, Krimo. Your help has been much appreciated and cherished. Thank you so much. So you'll notice that these four are actually doing most of the work today. So what am I doing? I am doing literally nothing today. I'm the official scorekeeper. I'm not going to be asking a single question. Everything is divided between these four people. These four people hold JirAvengers and BBQ and Coffee fate today. Everybody knows what the format is. You get 60 seconds to answer a question, though we are not very strict on that. The community wall or the community spotlight makes a comeback. 4 questions in a quick draw showdown format. You can give one answer only, wrong answer. If given, the other team gets a chance. I think all of you have played in one or the other community spotlight. So I think we will not go into detail. Everything else stays the same. We have 10 speed round questions, which will be run by Krimo. Community spotlight run by Tamanna. Odd questions in the general category will be on Andy. Even questions will be on Ditte. As I said, I'll be the official scorekeeper and managing the chat. If you have any questions, please post that in the chat. And with that, let's officially
Hey,
begin
so-
the game today.
Sajid?
Yes. Yes.
Can you turn off chat to everyone?
No, I did. It's only on host and co-host. Are you getting a chat message?
I'm getting notifications.
That's
It's from
strange.
all
So
the
when
co-hosts.
people are chatting, I'm getting
Oh,
notifications.
so because it's the co-hosts, only the co-hosts. When co-hosts are sending a message, you are getting a notification. So
Ah.
co-hosts, please
Oh,
don't
okay.
type an answer in the chat. Because in last episode, I think
So-
Chris did that. Like he just revealed the answer mid-question and we had to cancel a question. So all four of you know that somehow accidentally, if in my infinite stupidity, I click, it reveals the answer, or if one of the answers is revealed by one of the quizmaster, we usually cancel. But yeah, so let's ask people in the
so
chat.
co-hosts can't play the game during the game
No, co-host should not. They already know the
unless
answer.
we're on a team. Unless you're JirAvenger or BBQ and Coffee.
Yes, that's true. All right. Any questions, barbecue and coffee or JirAvengers?
Oh, good.
Nope.
All good, man.
All
JirAvengers
right.
assemble.
Let's go.
Awesome. So since JirAvengers, you were the first team to come to the finale, you obviously get the first pick, and we'll begin from your first call.
You got a favorite question, Bob?
Well, I'm always partial to 8.
Now let's go with an 8.
Let's do
All
that.
right. Looks like Ditte
worked for us
is
last
going
time.
to start the quiz today. Ditte, here is your
boy.
question.
Oh,
All right. Find 4 Atlassian Ventures portfolio companies.
all right. I see home
Okay.
base, last column upside down.
Okay, I see tempo first column down. 4, huh?
4. Diagonals always get me.
I see released next to last column down.
All right.
Ten
I
seconds,
see
guys.
zone in the next column, but I don't think that's one of the group.
So,
All right.
Time is
Time's
up.
up.
All right, let's
Okay.
go with the 3 we found.
actually, I'm gonna add one more. I'm gonna add
All right.
zoom on the first row backwards.
Ah, yes. And that is definitely one.
So our answers are tempo, first column, home base, last column, released, next to last column, and
Zoom. Top,
zoom
backward.
top row.
All right, Ditte, how many out of those 4 are correct?
That is a great question.
So,
You did
yeah,
not have
that
the-
reminds me, you might not have the exact correct answer. So let me review that because we did
They
change the
sound good.
slides a little.
All right,
So,
Ditte, time for you to.
2 out of those 4 are correct. Tempo is not an Atlassian Ventures portfolio company. And Zoom is, so that's the correct answer. You saw released, that is also a correct answer. So you get 5 points. And for the other, and what was the 4th one, Bob, that you mentioned?
Home
So
base.
last column, home base.
All right. So Homebase is not a company at all in the Atlassian ecosystem. That's just a red herring that I put in there. For the
There we
other
go.
2 companies, let's go to barbecue and coffee.
All right, Nikki.
I got Sneak, so Sneak is
Sneak.
one of them.
Yep.
And I'm looking for the second one. There's one more, right?
Yeah, there's 4 total.
Oh,
So I see
Okay,
book,
so we got Sneak, so one more we need to find.
sneak. I see. Well, there's the word book, but I don't know if that's a company.
Yeah, I
Venture.
don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. I see zone.
I found Facebook. Haha. That's not the one. Definitely not. Okay.
Two more companies.
Yeah, I know we are boring right now. It's so focused, right? Yeah. Oh. Diagonals are tricky. Are you doing diagonals, Ed?
Yeah, I'm trying, but you know,
Okay, try diagonals. I'm going from the bottom up. Like Jaxa was Ventures, but I can't find it here. Oh no!
All right, time's
Time's
up.
up.
JXL. Okay, Sneak and JXL.
Okay, final answer.
JXL. Yes.
Yep.
All right.
right.
We'll close the question. That is the right answer. Release, Sneak, JXL, and Zoom. There was also Velo in there, so I had put in 5 just in case one of you found that. But all right. We'll give you 3.5 for that because it was JirAvengers question and it became 7. So 3.5 is what BBQ and Coffee get for that, and 5 for JirAvengers for Zoom and Released. And we go back to the wall.
Awesome. Can I pick, Ed?
It's all you, Nikki.
Yay. Okay. Number 2, please.
All
My
right,
favorite
Ditte, I
number.
think it's still you.
It is still me. And Andy sent me the PDF, so I'm good.
Okay.
All right. Question: what is hidden/featured here?
Solutions. First-hand experience. Leaders in real estate.
The Atlassian ecosystem question. People in the chat, do you have any ideas?
Work design to work solutions. What do you think? Solutions, Ed. That's your domain. Amelie is watching us here. So.
I know. But this is Atlassian.
I know.
Solutions.
Taking what we learn to shape what we build. We solve the challenges of our customers face by taking what we learn to shape what we build.
Ditte, I'm assuming you got the answers now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Because I think that was the only question I made some changes to, but I think everything else was the same. The order might be different.
Solutions.
Is it agile?
Time is up.
Teamwork.
Is teamwork the answer you're locking in?
I guess.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
I'm afraid that is incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
Passing it over to JirAvengers.
Rodney, this has got to do with distributed work.
It has to, but I don't know what's missing.
So you don't have to, just to clarify, the screenshot that or the hidden section in the evidence-based text is a giveaway. That's why we have removed it. It's more or less the same thing. What I'm looking for is what is hidden along with solutions or the heading there.
I'm good with distributed work if you are, Rodney, or like Team Anywhere or something related along those lines.
I don't even, so that's best we got. Let's go ahead and lock that in.
Okay.
What answer are you locking in?
We're locking in distributed work.
You are partially correct. Sajid, how do you want to handle that one?
Yeah,
We'll
we'll give it. So
We'll give it? Okay.
We'll give this some points. The official answer is distributed. So if you look at how Atlassian is now talking about maximizing return to office investment, or however you're handling your distributed work, that's what the answer is. Since this was a passed over question from BBQ and Coffee, we will give maybe 6 points. Officially, you should have got 7 if you would have said just distributed, Bob and Rodney, but we'll give you 6 for this. And yeah,
6.
I mean, we'll still take the points.
Yeah.
Of course.
all right. That we go back. JirAvengers is your pick.
Do you want to give Andy some work?
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm thinking 5.
I'm thinking 5 too. We need to tic-tac-toe it.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Andy.
Well, for the JirAvengers, this is a good one. Identify these podcasts / companies from the Atlassian ecosystem.
First off,
The
there's
top
something
left
missing
is-
here.
It says partner podcasts. We're not a partner podcast. I think what top left was Atlassian ecosystem podcast.
Atlassian ecosystem.
You
What is
know,
Siebert's?
Fetty's podcast is not here, so
No, it is
I
not.
think Fetty's gonna scream. Fetty is screaming in chat right now.
Just saying it, Dizer Connection, Freddy's podcast is not listed on the partner podcast page on the Atlassian ecosystem. I would have put Freddy
So
on
there are
there.
2 things missing here.
Again, you're not a
What we're
partner
looking for is what's
podcast.
actually
I don't
here,
care.
not what's missing.
Again, yes, 7 seconds to answer.
Yo, no, we only have one answer, and so we're vamping with the rest of our time.
Yep.
Okay. What's your answer?
So we're
Top left corner is Atlassian Ecosystem Podcast from Adaptivist, and totally blanking out on the rest.
yeah.
Well, we have one. You do get 2.5 points for, I believe, Sajid, 2.5 points for that correct answer. Now we pass it over to Barbecue and Coffee for the steal to see if they can get the other remaining 3.
Nikki, I'm gonna have to lean on you for this one because
Oh, I was hoping for you.
accidentally.
Nikki, you should know this. Come on.
I'm not.
I had
can
to
I
put
say
the
that?
partner podcast question because literally 3 out of 4 guests run a regular podcast or used to run a regular podcast.
I know. I was like, I listen to Monday Morning Coffee and the Jira Life, and
Yeah, the Jira Life, I know. Like that's my entire world right now. Okay. We can try at
Yeah.
we can just pick some partners. So the digital transformation, is there someone in the eco who focuses on digital transformation who could like Divinity
Everybody.
or everybody? Atlassian Advantage. I don't even know logos for those. It's kind of
What I'm hearing is me and Nikki have some homework after we get
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
calls.
I was gonna say, Sajid, I'm gonna need the URL after this episode.
Hold on to
Yeah,
that
well-
question. Nikki, any answers?
so
we try Divinity for the digital transformation. What do you think?
yeah, that's fine. And then maybe we'll say
Atlassian Advantage, maybe Meta In or something.
Atlassian Advantage. Maybe we'll go with I don't know, Valiantis.
Valiantis, let's go that one. Yeah.
So you're locking in
David-
those 2 answers?
Yep.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they're both incorrect.
Ah,
And I believe that this is an Atlassian question, so we end here.
Precipio, that's right.
For
So the Atlassian advantage is Kerasoft.
Parasoft, wow.
So I am as a solution partner that works extensively with Kerasoft. I hereby apologize relentlessly.
it is very hard. Like the brain works differently when people
I
ask you
know.
questions on a QuizWiz. So please do not judge us. Based
Also,
on
I
those
did
answers.
put a link in
I
there
understand.
because I wanted people to go and check this page out. There is amazing podcast happening in the Atlassian ecosystem. I've put the link. Please go check it out. And Fede, yeah,
And I
there's a
get-
connection in there.
And I get that says partner podcast, but can we expand that out a little bit?
Atlassian,
I
are you
think
listening?
that's a question to Atlassian on that one.
Yep.
I mean, it is, but come on here.
I believe that's a LinkedIn post in the making for Rodney.
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely.
Hashtag Atlassian creator.
All right. So question number 5. Let me also clarify one thing. Bob, you said Atlassian Ecosystem Podcast. It's officially called Atlassian Ecosystem and Teamwork Podcast. We will not give you the full 2.5 points. We'll give you 1.5 because I think that's fair. You just almost nailed it, but not exactly the name of the podcast.
I'm
Right,
okay.
so-
Barbecue and coffee didn't get much of a steal, so you
Yeah.
know.
All right, we go back to the wall. 3 questions, all 3 Atlassian ecosystem. Barbecue and coffee, what's your pick?
Yeah, what's the
Yeah.
pattern?
I mean, oh, okay. It's gonna be like cross. Let's go with number 6.
So before I click, just let me, because in my head, Nikki once figured out the pattern that I had in the questions. So I jumbled and changed the orders of the question twice. I created a deck, sent it to Andy in detail. I'm like, no, she might figure it out. Stumble it again.
I did
So
it
scared
again.
of Nikki finding a pattern. All
I
right,
like
question number
patterns.
6.
Okay, let's do 6.
Go, Ditte.
Ow! Okay.
All right. Placeholder names are intentionally overly generic, and ambiguous terms referring to things, places, or people. These placeholders typically function grammatically as nouns and can be used for people, such as John Doe, Jane Doe, objects, example X, locations, Main Street, or places, Anytown, USA. What is X, which as per Oxford Dictionary is defined as an indefinite name for a blank or mechanical contrivance, especially a small manufactured item, and dates this use back to 1931. It states that the origin is perhaps US, and for not pronouncing that word, suggests that it may be a variant of blank.
So is it one word or 2 words we got to come up with?
I think it's both words, but they are gonna be
So
very
the first word
similar.
is widget.
Oh, widget. Is it different? What was that first section all about?
So the
Placeholder
first-
names are intentionally.
That's just saying that, you know, it's just generic name for placeholder. So widget
Okay, widget. And
is going to be
is
the
it
first
a-
one, but I don't know what the variant of.
Got- where it states that the origin is perhaps
Yeah.
US, and for
So let me
applause-
clarify. You don't have to fill the blank. We remove the blank because it's a giveaway. You have to find X. What is the placeholder name for objects?
Oh, widget.
Widget. What is widget? What is widget as per?
Oh, what is X? Oh, is it?
No, that doesn't fit.
Isn't it a different name? A widget.
Oh, objects. Oh, I
All right,
think
time
we
is
got
up.
lost.
What is your answer?
Yeah, I think we got lost in what we were supposed to do. Our answer is
I said widget. I mean, that's
widget. Okay, let's go.
You want to
widget.
lock that in?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! Congratulations.
What?
Yay!
It's widget.
Ed, how amazing!
I don't know, Nikki. I just pull stuff out sometimes.
That's amazing.
Nice. Yes, that's
To be
right.
fair, I was going between widget and MacGuffin, and I wasn't sure which one you were going to use.
I
No, it
had
could
the
be-
variant down. I thought
Official dictionary definition of the widget there, just in case. And the other, it's variant of actually gadget. So widget comes from
Gadget, okay.
gadget.
I had gadget as the variant.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah.
Question 6, 10 points go to barbecue and coffee, the first 10 pointer of the game.
Well,
All right, let's go to the wall. JirAvengers.
All right, Rodney, you pick.
You know, I like patterns too, and 4 was just standing out far too hard for me.
Well, you know,
right.
let's tempt the unlucky Chinese number. Go ahead. Let's do 4.
All right, we are just tapping Ditte out in the beginning. Go ahead, Ditte. Another Atlassian question.
What is the exact mission statement of Atlassian?
Was it the something like enable Rodney? It's something like enable the power of every team.
I want to say it's unlock the power of every team.
I like unlock. I say we lock it in.
Will lock unlock the power of every team?
Say that one more time.
Unlock the
Unlock.
power of every team. Locking that in. If I say that word one more time, it'll lose all meaning.
That is incorrect.
How close were we?
Oof, Nikki is very
Can't tell you.
excited.
Not yet.
Gotta pass it over to barbecue
Still.
and coffee.
Yes,
Go on, Nikki. Unleash.
unleash the power. Unleash the power of everything. But didn't they change the? No, but that's like the mission statement. But didn't they
Yes.
change it last year to something else?
I think I always thought it was the unleash the power, unleash
Yeah,
the name, but then they had the.
Unleash the potential of every team.
Is that it?
Unleash the potential of every team, I think, yeah. Unleash the potential of every team. That was, but I thought that last year they changed it slightly, but I don't know to what. Should we go with unleash the potential of every team?
I'm fine with that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you heard it before?
Yeah, I knew it was unleash. Was the first.
Unleash, yeah. Unleash the potential of every team.
Okay.
That's ours. Yeah, let's go.
All
with
right, so
that.
you're locking in. Unleash the potential of every team. Sajit, do you?
We'll give you part points on that, not
Ah,
the
okay.
full,
Is it a
point.
power?
No, it is unleash, but it is help unleash the
Unleash
potential
the
of
potential.
everything. They
But
don't
Ah.
unleash, they help people unleash the potential of
I
everything.
knew it was
Not to
unleashed.
argue against myself here, but I think that should count.
yeah, it's like they have it as a tagline everywhere. Unleash the potential.
No, that's why I specifically wrote. I thought everybody would say unleash the potential of every team, but like nobody will know that there's a help in there as well. So
There's
for
no
the
help in that.
oh, there is. I checked again. Tamanna can confirm, right? We have an Atlassian in our midst.
I think unleash the potential of every team also is a good answer. I think I
Yeah,
would
it
go
is.
with
We
that.
will give points, definitely, just not the full 7 points. So this was question number 4. So for question number 4, barbecue and coffee, I'll give you 6 points because you was almost there, but just that help word, I'll probably take that 1 point away from you. All right. All right.
You're
Let's
so
go
strict
back.
today. You're so strict.
It's the finale. Alex is just
Finals.
going to.
Alex is
just
losing
going
it right
to
now.
on the Jira Life podcast afterward. He'll be like,
Yeah.
Alex just threw his
Right.
laptop across the room.
Please don't do that. I'll have to carry the episode myself.
all right. JirAvengers. Oh, barbecue and coffee. Your pick.
Go, Nikki.
Oh, is it? Okay, let's go with number 10, let's say.
All right. Number 10. Ditte.
Ditte.
Last question. They're just tapping you out. They seriously are. Awesome. Let's go. Question
right.
number 10. There you go. Another Atlassian question. Oof, it's all general trivia in the later part.
Okay. What is hidden? The tagline for the most common tools, arguably.
So
I
this is
literally
an
looked at
official
that thing.
screenshot of Atlassian site. So the
Yeah.
taglines for these 4 tools.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, Ed, let's go. Jira software is gonna be
So bad at these.
yeah, it's so hard.
All right. So
Yeah, sorry, I'm thinking. So
the tagline. So it's just like the little quick verbiage.
yeah, it's kind of hard, right? Jira software can be like help teams stay on track or like deliver projects. You know, this is so generic. Confluence, knowledge base, something with the knowledge base. I don't know. Trello.
Time is up.
Oh shoot! Nikki.
Gotta lock in your answers.
Okay, let's go with Confluence team knowledge base. Okay,
Okay.
we
that's
could
fine.
go with that. Jira software can be team tracking, maybe project tracking. Should we try?
Yeah, project tracking.
Project
Just
tracking. Jira service management
Management
is like something that ITSM.
ITSM or just so what would be it? I don't know. ITSM solution.
ITSM solution, okay, and Trello will be the simple project management.
Perfect.
Let's go.
All
with
right.
At least
I bet that was incorrect. I got to pass it
Yeah.
over to the JirAvengers.
Yep. We'll give you some points because you hit some keywords, but yeah,
Mhm.
if we'll wait if JirAvengers can give exact answers.
Mhm.
Rodney, I think Confluence is what, document collaboration?
Yeah.
Trello is like non-technical. I don't want to say product management, but some kind of management, like non-technical or business product management.
I have no clue on Trello.
All right,
Um,
we'll stash that.
Jira software is something about agile. I remember that much, but I don't remember the exact phrasing.
Agile product development.
We could go with
Or
that.
agile product management, or okay. Service management. I'm thinking they gotta go beyond ITSM.
Are we sure that's not it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because they're going to talk about HR and facilities and ESM. But if you want to lock in ITSM, you can lock in ITSM.
I meant lock in beyond ITSM.
Okay.
What's
So
that?
lock in beyond ITSM. All right.
Okay, so what are your answers?
So what? Jira software was agile product development. Confluence was document collaboration. Jira Service Management was beyond ITSM, and Trello is business product development.
Okay, no exact right answers.
Yeah. So the official answers are project and issue tracking. I know Nikki said tracking,
Yeah,
so I'll give you
project tracking,
0.5 points for that. Nikki said ITSM, so I'll give you another 0.5 for that, Nikki. You said business project management, I believe, for Trello, right? Yes, so I'll give you 1 point for that. So I'll give you 1.5 in total for this question, which is very sad. But it's still more than what JirAvengers get in this question, because I think the only thing they touched correctly was the ITSM piece, which you already mentioned. So yeah, Atlassian, if you're seeing this, your key champions are not getting your taglines correctly.
I think there's going to be a new track planned for Team 24, the community leader education
Program.
and
It's funny that I
somewhere
got all the questions that that theme. I didn't get any of those right when I was doing.
and Brittany, if you're watching this, I know you'll be laughing. When they
I know Brittany was yelling.
I think
To
I
be
heard her
fair,
from
in this-
Juliana.
These are the hardest to come up with, like in a stress situation by heart.
No, of course. Oh no, it's the pressure of the clock. I know. Otherwise, these are
The little
terms that
details,
we
yeah.
usually would. Yeah.
It's like we've all seen that page, but do we really read those taglines?
No, it is tiny. If you would put the product name, come on. So
Awesome. All right, we come back to the wall. So we get let's say 0.5 for JirAvengers and 1.5 to Barbecue and Coffee for question number 10. And yeah, Barbecue and Coffee, I believe it's your pick now.
Wait, nope.
No,
thought-
it's JirAvengers pick.
JirAvengers, yeah.
Right.
All right,
Go
I
ahead.
chose so well last time, Bob. It's your pick.
Let's see if 7's lucky.
All right, Andy. It's an Andy show for the next 4 questions. Andy, go ahead.
All right. Question 7. X is a certified 14 times platinum album which topped the US Billboard chart, where it charted for 988 weeks. X sold over 45 million copies worldwide, making it the band's best-selling release, the best-selling album of the 1970s, and the 4th best-selling album in history. The group employed multi-track recording, tape loops, and analog synthesizers, exploring themes such as conflict, greed, time, death, and mental illness. Like most of the Y's album covers, it does not feature the band members and did not feature the band name or any text. Identify X and Y.
Rodney, I have a guess.
You have more than I do.
Okay, I think it's Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. So X is Dark Side of the Moon, Y is Pink Floyd. What do you think?
I could go with that.
All right, we're locking in we're locking in X as Dark Side of the Moon, and we're locking Y in as Pink Floyd.
Cue up Kids of the 70s because that is 100% correct.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yep.
Nice. Question number 7, 10 points to JirAvengers. Did you know that for a fact, Bob, or are you just a Pink Floyd fan?
I'm a Pink Floyd fan, so
Nice.
you know, is when it looked like themes, and so I've obviously listened to Dark Side of the Moon, and it's like, yeah, that fits, and then doesn't feature the band members, doesn't feature the band name at all, so that's how I sussed it.
Nice.
Ed Gal, would you have gotten that one as a child of the 70s also?
Oh yeah.
So I
it's
didn't
a
have to work on
brilliant
my hints
album.
for that one. I have some really good hints in case it got to the second round, but you'll never hear that.
So would the hint have been you can sync it with the Wizard of Oz?
No, it was that the album art includes Roy G. Biv, but not Biv.
Yeah.
It's like with the spectrum because it's missing.
Prism,
Nice.
prism thing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep,
And then
nice.
the 2011 Michael Bay movie used the same name, Transformers.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah. Nice. Awesome. Question number 7, 10 points. JirAvengers. Bob and his music genius comes to the aid of JirAvengers. Barbecue and coffee. We're back to you. By the way, Andy Barker in the chat, Funman Andy says only Gen Z don't know that answer. Embarrassing generation.
I didn't know the answer. Okay.
All right.
Ed, we need to get the answer. No pressure.
I
So
know.
should we go for number 1?
Whatever you're feeling, Nikki.
I have a bad picks today. Let's go for number 1.
All right. Number 1.
Music question for
Alright.
Ed. Oh,
Identify the books and authors from the minimalist posters below. You will get points for the book title and for the author separate. You don't have to have both. For books, please give us the authors and their titles.
So the first one I think is it War of the Worlds with Orson Welles?
It's like the Big Brother, so it's Orwell 1981.
Oh yeah. Yep.
1981, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 81. I'm a bit confused today. Yeah, so that's Orwell. The second is something with tennis. I'm
The
not
second
sure.
one is a baseball.
The last one looks like Dracula.
Not Bram Stoker. Yeah, who wrote? So you get
Dracula.
Interview with a Vampire, which is Anne Rice, but
Yeah, I'm thinking about the third one now. What it can be? The blood there?
blood on the collar of a suit.
I'm not sure about that one. Minimize. Okay, so we got Orwell, Big Brother. That's on 1981. I'm definitely getting the year wrong. I can see it on Saji's face. Then we got the Dracula. Dracula in the back, but we don't know the author, right?
Yeah, I mean, all I got is Interview with a Vampire, which is Anne Rice, but and then baseball one, I don't know, the Moneyball, or is that
Yeah, the Moneyball. Let's go. And the third one, I don't know either. So first tip that you have, just say.
I'm good, yeah.
So you're locking them in? Let
Yeah.
me repeat those answers back to you just to make sure we're sure. 1981 Orwell for the first one. That's what you're locking in. Moneyball for the second one. Dracula for the fourth one, but now no author.
1981.
So unfortunately, you got the author correct on number 1, but not the title.
Oh,
And you got the title correct on number 4 and no author. So we have a steal opportunity here.
JirAvengers.
Okay, the first one, the year was wrong. The title is 1984
84.
by George Orwell.
oh.
And then for the fourth one, the author is Bram Stoker for Dracula.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, as far as the second and third one, I guess Moneyball wasn't correct. So I'm wondering if it's Shoeless Joe. and the author is W.P. Kinsella. And I need help on the third one. I mean, the third one looks like it was made into a movie, and
I want to say, because that reminds me a lot of American Psycho, but I don't know if that was ever a book.
that was a book. So yeah, it could be American Psycho. Was the author Brett Ellis?
I didn't even remember if it was a book or not, so we could go with that.
Okay. All right. So we're locking in. Okay, here we go. Locking in. 1984, George Orwell. The second one is Shoeless Joe, W.P. Kinsella. The third one is American Psycho, Brett Ellis. And number 4 is Dracula, Bram Stoker.
I'll make it easy for you. You filled in 1 and 4. You got the correct title for 1. You got the correct author for 4. So as a group, you've knocked 2 off. Now we go for the steal. 2 and 3 were incorrect. So for the steal, I can give a hint. So first hint is that all 4 of these books were made into successful feature films. We need the authors, not the actors. The hint for the first one is that the 1994 film version starred Robert De Niro and Kenneth Branagh. And the hint for the third one is that Project Mayhem replaced the original name for the title of this book.
So, Andy, we need the second one and the third one. I think you said the first one.
Right. I got what Andy meant.
Yeah, so Ed,
Okay, so we start with barbecue and coffee first, anyways.
So the
Andy,
second
you want to
one-
repeat the hint?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so the second one is that the 1994 film version starred Robert De Niro and Kenneth Branagh.
Nikki, I think the second one's Frankenstein. I just don't
Oh,
remember.
yes, it is.
I
It
just
is not
remember-
Dennis Ball.
I just don't remember who wrote it. And censor that.
And the hint on this third one was what? Can you repeat
Project
that?
Mayhem.
Project
Oh,
Mayhem
Project Mayhem.
replaced the original name for in the book itself. They renamed it Project Mayhem. Whatever this title is.
Yeah, I don't know that one at all.
Who wrote Frankenstein? And Mary.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Mary
Yeah, okay. We just got a Frankenstein then.
Frankenstein. And it's Mary something. God damn.
Yeah.
And then the third one, Project Mayhem. That is, I'm gonna go with John Wick. I don't think that was a book, but I like the name. That's all.
Okay.
All right. So we have gotten the title for number 2 correct. We are still missing the author for number 2, the title, and the author for number 3. JirAvengers, it is your final opportunity to steal some points.
Okay, Mary Shelley wrote Frankenstein.
I knew it was Mary.
I was waiting. I'm like, please don't get it, Ed.
I knew it was Mary.
Me too. I was looking at that clock. And what do you got for number 3? Does Project Mayhem mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Again,
So
I was in the
before-
4th grade in 1994. Not to date myself any, but
Well, that
I
was
think
that
Sajid's
was
been a
the
little
hint
beyond
for
my maturity
Frankenstein.
level.
94 was the hint for Frankenstein. The actual movie of the third one came out later than 94. I will not say what year it came out, but it was post 94. But I don't think that's going to help you if you don't know it or from
No.
the first hint. So we're locking in Mary Shelley.
We're locking in Mary Shelley.
Yep.
And you have 3 seconds left to try and figure out what blood on a.
No,
no, we don't.
Okay. So here we go.
Nobody got third one. Andy, how is that even possible?
Well,
Everybody in the
I thought
chat
would have
got it.
gotten, but not the author. The name of the book is Fight Club. Can someone
Oh,
tell me who the
Fight
author of Fight
Club!
Club is?
Oh, of course.
Chuck
I read
Palahniuk.
it. I read that book.
I don't think anybody would have gotten that author. I thought Bram Stoker, Mary Shelley, George Orwell were the easy ones, But yeah, Fight Club. So they renamed it became Project Mayhem.
Yeah, in the movie also they say that
That's right.
like it's Project Mayhem, right? And yeah, and Andy Barker and I in the chat were just talking about there's a song in the movie by the Pixies, Where Is My Mind? And it's such a crazy good song. If you like OSTs, just Google Where Is My Mind Fight Club. It's an amazing song.
See, if you had a bar of soap, I would have gotten it.
Oh yeah, we actually did that. Put at a previous quiz for when we were doing movies. I think I put that minimalistic poster, but I had to change a
Yeah, and
little.
I think
so
we
that...
got that question and we got that answer.
So Sajid, we have to keep track of all the answers here. So on the first round, Barbecue and Coffee got Orwell and Dracula. That was in the first round. Then in the steel, the JirAvengers got 1984 and Stoker. So they got they both got a title and a author. And then
so yeah, it's your question. You tell me the points, Andy.
Okay. Well, I don't know how we deal with points from the steel. So first
steel, let's say if they get everything, then they get 7 points. Then divide it, just like divide it in that sense.
So I believe we're going with the book name is 1.5 points. So we have 1.5 points for Barbecue and Coffee for Dracula. We have 1 point for Orwell. So that's 2.5 points from the first round. Then in this first steel opportunity, we got 1984 and Stoker. So that's also 2.5 points. Then we go to the hint round. In the hint round, we got Frankenstein, which will be, I guess, 0.5 point for, or 0.5 point for Barbecue and Coffee. And we got Mary Shelley for JirAvengers, also 0.5 point. So they both wind up with 3 points for this question.
Perfect. Yeah, I don't think it could be any better in terms of how you separated the points. Awesome. So both JirAvengers and Barbecue and Coffee get 3 points each on this question. Our first book themed minimalistic poster question ever. And Andy did mention it correctly. Yes. Awesome. Come back to the wall. I believe it's
3 or 9, Rodney.
JirAvengers. Yeah.
Let's go 3.
Okay. Number 3.
All right. Tech Raptor praised this sinister design for blank as one of the best of the original Pokemon games, feeling its Cheshire cat-like grin and red eyes embodied the series' more malign nature. He further called it simple done right, noting the resemblance to a human shadow and iconic face helped fit what he saw as a X design philosophy for the character. X comes from a German noun, literally meaning double walker. In fiction and mythology, a X is often portrayed as a ghostly or paranormal phenomenon. What is the name of the Pokemon and what is X which it inspired from? So we're looking for the name of the Pokemon and the word or thing that inspired the name.
Well, that Pokemon is clearly Gengar, but I also like to note that Pokemons have different names depending on your region in the world, so maybe not a fair question.
Luckily, everyone, well, I guess Nikki is in Europe, so maybe not, but yes.
As far as what's inspired by Bob?
Yeah, this is, where's Dave and Jens? They probably would jump all over the second part of the question.
Yeah.
So not like Poltergeist or actually, let's do Poltergeist.
So we're gonna
I'm willing to lock in Poltergeist. So Gengar and Poltergeist.
All right, so you've gotten the name of the Pokemon correct, which is 3 points, but Poltergeist is not the word which inspired it. So we go to Ed and Nikki for the steal.
Okay, so we are stealing the German noun, yeah?
So double is what? Double?
What? Double?
I can see Krimo over there.
Double.
Yeah, the German audience is yelling the answer. Luckily, Krimo's a co-host. He can't yell the answer.
Get Chris Cook back on.
Double, right? Double is German for double, right? Double. double. And Walker is Gan, doppelganger. It's like to go, but so it portrays ghostly or paranormal phenomena. So, I mean, doppelganger. Doppelganger is yeah. Let's go. You want to go doppelganger?
Yeah, I don't really do German, so I think
Double is
everything
double,
it says.
so, and the Gengar is the Pokemon. So let's go with doppelganger.
Okay.
We'll lock that
Locked in?
name.
Are you locking that in with 1 second?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, that is correct.
My German comes through.
Is
Wow!
the word, and Gengar is the name.
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger. Oh,
Sehr
God.
gut. Meine Deutsche ist.
So I'm not, Sajid, do they get the full 7 points, or because it was a steal?
No,
then
it's a steal, so it has to be reduced a little, maybe 5 points on
I
that.
think 5 points is a fair
Yeah.
amount.
Okay.
for the-
Wow, Ed,
the-
you're doing amazing. My brain
Yeah,
is not
that's
braining
for all-
today.
Congrats.
that's for all my German buddies there.
I watched the etymology of that word, Ed, as you were like double.
It's coming through. I know. I was like, hold on.
That was awesome. We could literally see your thoughts.
And the moment Ed said doppelganger, Rodney put like this big hand on his foot. Like,
Doppel.
oh man. Okay. Before we get 3 points for JirAvengers for question number 3 and 5 points for barbecue and coffee. Just a quick announcement. Ditte has to drop for another meeting. So thank you, Ditte, I know you finished your questions already. So yeah, in the true spirit of a quizmaster, thank you for joining in. We'll let you know what happened you can check the recording, or the game is still very much close cut. Let's see who wins. Thank you, Ditte.
I'm very excited. Thank you for having me. Good luck, guys.
Okay.
Awesome. With that, yeah, great crack. Ed, doppelganger is the right word. Natalie Portman, Keira Knightley. People always say if you see in a lot of mythology and a lot of other novels, it is considered ghostly or an unlucky phenomena. That's how the word ganger comes into picture, and doppelganger. All right. The last question of the general category. I think it's an barbecue and coffee pick, right?
Yes. I guess we pick 9.
First crack. This is a good one.
Right.
This is one to end the QuizWiz for this season.
Okay.
Actors can often show their talent by playing 2 roles in the same movie, but some films have the same actor bring both the hero and the villain to life. Examples: Mike Myers in Austin Powers, Hugh Jackman in Logan, Jack Black in Goosebumps, etc. Such a film is X, released in 2016, where Y portrays both the main protagonist, X, and the main antagonist, Z. The film grossed $677.8 million worldwide and was met with praise for its cast, visual effects, and musical score. The film received an Academy Award nomination for Best Visual Effects as well. Identify X, Y, and Z.
X.
Who is X? Who is Y? And who is Z?
Okay.
X.
2000.
Just to
2016.
clarify, X is the name of the movie, Y
Oh, okay.
is the actor, and Z is the name of the antagonist.
Okay. Okay, so we need to do 2016 movies.
I'm
then
moving
we'll-
away as far as I can from the keyboard because I'm so scared of revealing the answer on this one, Andy.
16. So it's best
So
musical.
2016, that was just okay.
Best visual effects is what.
No, I'm
Six-
just trying to remember what kind of movies were in 2016. Maybe
visual effects. I mean, that wasn't like that's
In the chat, Jens asked the question, and I think the moment the answer hit him, he was like, "Oh yeah, I got it."
yeah.
So
Yeah,
again,
it's,
just to repeat what we're looking for the name of the antagonist, the protagonist, the antagonist, and the actor who played both.
All right. Any answers, barbecue, coffee?
I think we are blank here. no answers.
I
from
got
us.
yeah.
Okay. Are you going to pass, or you want to try and take a guess, which then can potentially reveal the answer to your competitors?
Yeah, we don't even have a guesses, to be honest. Yeah, no, nothing.
Let's JirAvengers slide in for a potential steal here.
Hey, Rodney, I got an idea.
All right.
I think this is an MCU question. I think the X is Doctor Strange, Y is Benedict Cumberbatch, and Z is Dormammu.
I could go with that. I had a feeling it was MCU as well. I'm just trying to narrow it down. So, I'm willing to go with that.
Okay.
So you're locking in. Say it again.
X
answers?
is Doctor Strange. Y is Benedict Cumberbatch. And Z or Z is Dormammu.
And that is correct.
What? Oh wow!
That is
I would never
amazing.
guessed. Never guessed.
I did not know that Cumberbatch was also the voice of Dormammu.
I did not know
Read
that.
this
Yeah, me neither.
I knew it was the name of the protagonist. That was also the movie, by the way the question was structured. So I'm like, what MCU? Because I know this has to be MCU. I know Sajid.
So
What
I had no
MCU
idea
also
he-
had the
Idea is
self-title?
Dormammu. Okay.
if it
I
had gone to- if it had gone to the
had
next
like
round-
Benedict Cumberbatch nailed down as because he was the voice of Smaug in The Hobbit, but it's like no, he didn't portray a protagonist. Okay, and then
And
I
yeah,
love
this
your
movie was
trying to get
also
your
nominated
answers.
for the Academy Awards for the visual effects. So yeah, it was a good.
Of course.
Yes, Bob.
Dormammu. Probably would not have got the Dormammu.
Yeah,
All
Dormammu,
right,
Benedict
so-
Cumberbatch.
And Tamanna, we're going to be handing it over to you from Ditte and I, but this is an extremely close game right now. I mean, it was extremely close before that question. It's still very close, but
Yes.
Wow.
So just to clarify, Andy, I'm hoping you are also keeping score as I am going along. So in the general round, because we've just completed general round, but just to FYI, question number 9, 7 points will go to JirAvengers for this question. And let's do a quick score check. So question number 1, for the books and authors, we got 3 points for JirAvengers and 3 for Barbecue and Coffee. For
Correct.
second question, for the distributed one, we got we got none for Barbecue and Coffee, right? We got 5 for JirAvengers. Is that
I think
correct?
we give them 6, actually.
We gave them 6. All right, 6. Oh yeah, because they said distributed. All right, question number 3, Gengar, Doppelganger. That's right. Yeah, perfect. Crack. Question number 3. Yes, Ed got the Gengar, so we gave them 5 points. Doppelganger and 3 to JirAvengers. Question number 4. We had 6 points for Barbecue and Coffee for Unleash the Potential of Team. Question number 5, we had JirAvengers get 1.5 and we didn't get any for Barbecue and Coffee. Question number 6, straight 10 points to JirAvengers.
no Barbecue.
No,
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 that was
Barbecue
barbecue
and Coffee.
Barbecue and Coffee got the 10.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I got my tables mixed up. That's why I'm clarifying this question. Question number 6, 10 points for Barbecue and Coffee. Question number 7, Dark Side of the Moon. Correct crack. JirAvengers get 10 point. Question number 8, Venture Companies. We get 5 for JirAvengers and 3.5 for Barbecue and Coffee. Question 9, which we just finished. 7 for JirAvengers for that steal. And for question number 10, we have 0.5 for JirAvengers and 1.5 for Barbecue and Coffee. Is that correct, Andy?
Correct.
Finally. So now it's all on the calculator. And of course, as if anybody is keeping score, it's as close as it can get. So we will now head on to our wall again. And of course, it's time for the speed rounds and the community spotlight. So we'll do the speed rounds first because a community show should end on a community spotlight. And I'd love Tamanna to run that community spotlight. And I have a feeling it could make or break the game. So, Krimo, I hand it over to you for the speed rounds.
Hey, Sajid,
Yes.
can I ask a quick favor?
Yes.
Can I have 10 minutes to go swing over to a demo meeting real quick? And then
We
come
are
right
Yeah.
overrunning, yeah.
I just need to
maybe-
go give a demo for a webinar real quick and then come back. So if you want, if Rodney and
Yeah.
them do the speed round, I can come back, or I just need like 10
We
minutes.
can do that. If Rodney and Bob, if you guys are fine, we can just go ahead, do your speed round first, and then we could do Ed and Nikki.
All right.
Yeah.
Or you
All right.
get-
Sounds good.
I'm-
Thanks.
yeah,
Thanks,
All right, I'll
Ed.
be right back.
You can just maybe
Thanks,
go
guys.
on mute, and when you come back, I'll unmute you. Okay.
Let's see what I can.
Krimo, so now we don't have to ask who picks the first. I think JirAvengers, you'll go ahead and pick a speed round, first or second.
1 or 2, Rodney.
I'm feeling 2.
Okay. We can do 2. You ready for this?
Okay.
As ready as I'm going to be.
Yeah,
Okay.
this will be a fun one.
Speed round
Yep.
2, that's what you picked, right?
Speed round 2, yes.
All right. So you know the drill. Krimo will ask the question. You get the points. If you say lock, if you pass, we'll move on to the next question. 10 questions, 1 minute. Sorry, 2 minutes. All right. Are you ready? I'll reveal
right.
the first
Yeah,
question. The
ready.
moment Krimo reads it, I am going to start the clock. Okay, let me also keep my pen ready so that I don't mess up the scores. All right, let's go.
What is the main ingredient in the popular Middle Eastern dip hummus?
Chickpeas. Or
Lock.
garbanzo beans. Lock.
Next. Co-founder of the band Nirvana with Kurt Cobain.
Dave Grohl. Lock.
Lock.
Wait.
Who is the only boxer to have won world titles in 8 different weight divisions?
I'm
Bob?
thinking Sugar Ray Leonard.
Lock.
Ah.
What year did Facebook first launch?
2004?
You're going to say lock
Lock.
or pass?
Lock.
Lock.
Who was the first woman created by the gods in Greek mythology?
Pandora.
Lock.
Next question, please. Mighty Little Man is the theme to which TV show?
Bob?
Is it Young Sheldon? Or what do you think?
Young Sheldon. Lock.
An exercise that combines a squat, a push-up, and a jump in the air.
Burpee.
Lock.
Lock.
Which TV series has won the most Primetime Emmy Awards?
60 Minutes.
Lock.
Which 4 grade school boys are the focus of the South Park TV show? Name their full names.
Eric Cartman. I just know the first names for the
Stan
rest.
Pines. Stanley Pines.
Uh-huh.
Time is
Time's up.
up. The first time ever JirAvengers have not been able to go through the entire list of 10 questions in the amount of speed rounds that we've done. But good way through anyways, I would say. Oops, my key just fell again. You got garbanzo beans or chickpeas, that's right. For 1, you get 2 points for that. Not Dave Grohl, Bob. What are you doing? Come on. You're not the first drummer in Nirvana. We just had this conversation the other day. It's Chris Novoselic. He started the band with Kurt Cobain. All right, sorry. Folks who do not know, in last episode we had a question on Kurt Cobain, and we just have been talking about Kurt Cobain. Andy and I have been just hearing Unplugged in New York and just been going gaga over it. Anyhow,
You still need the picture, Andy.
yes, Team 24 reveal for that. 2004, Facebook is right. Pandora is right. Young Sheldon is right. Burpees is right. And that's all, I guess. The official answer to this one was Eric Cartman, Stan Marsh, Karl Broflovsky, and Kenny McCormick. All right, and we will end the.
2, 3.
Since we have time, do you want to make the last question? Like
Oh
as
yeah, right. Since it's the last
as a pause?
question. Yes, that's right.
So
Which TV show inspired the motorized dino rescue
just for
patrol?
fun.
Just for fun.
Oh.
Let's see if anybody can get it. While we wait for it.
Jurassic Park?
Paw Patrol?
Oh, wait.
No?
That is right. Andy is right. Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, to be fair, I think you actually have to have kids to get that one.
Yeah, my kid didn't go through a Paw Patrol phase. At least not my
I worked at
wanna
the
see what it
children TV
is.
station.
Oh, you did?
Oh, it's super popular.
Paw
Nice.
Patrol. Ah, okay.
It's the little dogs.
All
All on
right. So we
the
got 10 points for JirAvengers with 5 right answers on speed round 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you are.
Sorry about that, guys. I just had to go do a knowledge management demo, and hopefully Rodney and Bob have crashed and burned. And
Yeah, no,
That's fine.
they done well.
okay.
Mm.
Okay. Do you want to turn your video on as well, Ed?
Oh, sorry. Yep. I unable to start video.
All
All
right.
right.
Okay.
Again, apologies.
That's all right. So just to recap, JirAvengers got 5 questions correct. That means that gets them 10 points in the speed round. And if you guys are all right, because Tamanna also has to drop. So before doing the speed round 1, we'll do the community spotlight so that Tamanna, we can quickly go through that if you're all right. And then we'll move on to the speed round 1. We are all just on the fly doing all of this. I know Jira Live podcast was also supposed to start, but I think we are running a little late today. It's the finale. Right.
Hey.
It's
Awesome.
okay. It's okay.
All right. So you guys know the rules for the community spotlight. Whoever says the first answer is the answer for that team. So if Nikki and Ed both, I think Nikki and Ed, you faced this once, right? One of you said
Yeah.
the right answer, the other one did not. And then you had to lose the point on that one. So whoever says it first is the answer that Tamanna is going to take. All right. Same goes for you, JirAvengers, as well. You can talk amongst yourself if you want. And the moment you say, hey, this is our answer, or if that's the first word that you say, then that's your answer. All right. You guys good?
Yep.
It will be open for both the teams. The moment I show the question, Tamanna, you can read it out loud. And yeah, we can begin. Let me just double check on the chat as well that have not made any changes. No, just still host and co-host. And yes, it's all good. All right, let's go to the community spotlight round.
I
All
really
right.
hope that there is no
And then you have
question
to
about
share your
what's
screen.
Funman's Andy real name.
Oh,
because-
I've not shared my screen. Thank you. Can you guys see my screen now?
Yep.
We
Yes.
can.
All right, let's begin. Tamanna, the moment I open the question, you can show the answer, read the question. Once again, Nikki, Ed, Bob, Rodney, you don't have to wait for Tamanna to complete the question. Know the answer, shout it out. That's your point. Get 3 points for each correct answer. All right, let's begin.
Name the special badge.
Taco.
Taco.
Yeah.
What? What did we say?
Taco.
Taco.
Okay. Nikki
Taco-
did say
Taco
it
friend.
first, I
It's
believe.
a taco friend. Yeah.
Right, Tamanna? Okay, what's your answer, Nikki?
What? Can I consult Ed?
No, you said
I
taco,
just
right?
screamed taco, but it's friend of taco, I think.
Okay, Tamanna, what do you want to do?
Give it to her.
Okay, we will give it to her. Friend of taco. Of course, there's Brittany there. Just for a shout out, I had to put her picture in that question. Barbecue and coffee, you get 3 points for that question. And we move on to the next one. All right, same logic.
What was the tagline for Enterprise Dam 23 hosted by Ace Rotterdam on October 5, 2023?
Andy, I know you were in the chat and had to drop for a meeting, but this is for you, buddy.
Were you
do-
there, Nikki?
No, I weren't. I'm just thinking what the tagline could be. Something Enterprise Dam.
It was Rodney. It was something for charity, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The last words were like for charity. So,
If nobody knows the answer, we'll close it. If anybody has an answer, you can share that. Or anybody wants to take a guess, you can do that.
yeah, I'll do a community for charity.
Okay, Nikki and Ed, do you have a better guess?
Enterprise Dom hosted by I don't know.
In
I
the
just think
chat is saying the right answer. I think Tamanna, what do you want to do? I don't think we have answers. In the interest of time, we'll just move on.
Take answers for Bob's like.
Yeah, we'll
The
give
charity.
some part points to Bob. The
Charity
answer is the
takeover.
charity takeover. So maybe we could give 1.5 to JirAvengers for this question.
Okay.
All right. Two more questions, same logic. Let's move on.
Full name of the author of the book Jira Strategy.
Wright.
Rachel Wright.
All right. I
Who
think
said
Ed said it
Ed.
first, right?
At
That's right. Rachel Wright is the correct answer. 3 point for barbecue and coffee for that one. And the final question of community spotlight. Let's see who gets this one.
Date of certification day for Team 24 MMDDYY format.
April 29th.
28th.
28th is
so
Sunday, 29th is the Monday.
So we'll take Rodney's answer, April 29, because that's the first answer that I heard. Say it again, Rodney.
April 29th, 2024.
That is not correct. Ed and Nikki, do you want to steal with a better answer? Because now you can, since they have already guessed.
Let's see here. So hold on. 2029.
April 29th. So it can be April
So
20th.
so it's gonna be Monday. So we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
But the year is supposed to be not 2024, but 24.
24. Yeah.
Um,
So is it on Tuesday or Wednesday?
well, if 29 is wrong, then maybe 30 or 28. I don't know.
No, it's
the
not be
date.
28. So we'll do
30 then.
yeah, April 30, 2024.
24. April 30, 24.
That's right. April 30, 2024 is the
Perfect.
right answer. Another 3 point for barbecue and coffee. That's great. So, yeah, barbecue and coffee, you get 3, 3, 6,
9 points.
9 points for the community spotlight round. And JirAvengers get 1.5, right, Tamanna? Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Tamanna. We can now go back if you have to drop for your meeting. Thank you for joining in. We'll
Thank
go
you.
back and now do the speed round. It's all... So speed round can make or break the game, guys. Let me just... Really, I'm just looking at the scores. Speed round can make or break the game. It's all coming down to this final speed round. Krimo, over to you. I'll do the same thing. With the moment we begin, you can start with the questions. I'll put 2 minutes on the clock.
And remember, you have to say lock before we
Yes.
count this answer, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Great.
We are awake. I'm awake.
Use the adrenaline.
Okay.
All right, 2 minutes on the clock. And let's hit the speed round. 1. Primo. Go ahead.
What is the most expensive spice in the world by weight?
Saffron luck.
Saffron luck.
What was the first music video ever played on MTV and by which artist?
Radio killed the music star by the Buggles.
Luck.
What are the two national sports of Canada?
Is it a hockey and what is
Hockey
the other one?
and curling.
Hockey, curling, lacrosse.
When did Instagram first launch?
24 was Facebook. Instagram was afterward. 2004 was Facebook, so Instagram was afterwards. 7 maybe.
2007.
2007. Look. Almost.
The Bishop of Rome is a title more commonly known as what?
Pope.
The Pope. Lock.
Pope. Look. The Pope.
Who was the goddess of love and beauty in Greek mythology?
Was it Aphrodite?
Aphrodite.
Yeah.
Lock.
Look.
What is the name of the fictional land where Frozen takes place?
I never seen Frozen.
Olaf stings in there.
I should have kids probably because these
I can't
questions are
remember.
kids.
I will
focused.
pass.
Pass. I don't know.
Best of Both Worlds was the opening theme music of which TV show?
Best of both worlds.
Donnie Darko.
Friends. Lock.
Friends, look. Okay, we have 12 seconds.
Hannah Montana. Come on.
Let's do it.
What exercise strategy involves alternating
Heat.
intense exercise?
Heat, look.
High impact interval training.
IT, look.
All right. So we'll give you that because Nikki said hit and lock.
Great.
With that we come to the end. And let's see how much did you get. So you got Saffron correct, 2 points. Then Video Killed the Radio Star with the Buggles, another 2 points. Ice Hockey, 1 point. Then you got the Pope correct. Then you got Aphrodite correct. And then you got High Intensity Interval Training correct. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 points. Is that correct, Krimo?
Like from the correct answers, yes. Not.
Yes.
I don't know the points yet.
Okay. That's fine.
Oh, you did great.
Yeah, they did good. They did good. That's
Yeah.
yeah, that's really nice. Like,
Yep.
just for fun, I'll reveal the final question that I had. Does anybody know this?
Hilary Duff. She navigates.
I can see it. I just don't know the name.
Lizzie McGuire.
Nah.
That's right, Lizzie McGuire. I
My
do
sister
put
was
90s
huge
stuff
into that
in
show
2000s.
growing up.
Yeah, so was I. But I had like retroactively watched it. The show was live for a while.
No, my sister was watching it live as it was premiering.
Nice. All right, we come to the end of the quiz, and all we got to do is now do lots and lots of calculations. Andy, please do the calculations and like help me with it as well so that I don't screw this up. Let me just do this as we go along. So let's take the score for JirAvengers first. JirAvengers got 36 in the first general wall round. Then they got 1.5 in the community spotlight. And then they got 10 in the speed round. That takes their total to
47.5.
48. Sorry?
Oh, I thought it was 47.5. You said
That's what I got.
36.
So 36. Oh, yeah, you're right. 36. That's right. 36 plus 1.5.
37.5.
Yep.
10 is
Plus 10,
47.5.
47.5, not 48. You are right. So 47.5 for JirAvengers. Let's see how many did Barbecue and Coffee get. So Barbecue and Coffee got 29 on the general category. Then they got 9 on the community spotlight. That took them to 38.
49.
And then they got 11.
I
Which
get
means
49 for
their
them.
score is 49, and the winner of this edition of season 2 QuizWiz, the king has been dethroned, sadly. And
Nikki!
Nikki, you guys are the
And you
winners.
made it today. You made it. You made it.
Congratulations.
I can't believe that. That's your work today. Like literally.
It's
Literally.
Congrats.
Oh,
That's good game, man. Good game.
Oh.
Good.
That's tight.
Brilliant.
our
Very,
marketing
very good
team is gonna be so disappointed.
Gee, what was that?
47.
47.5 to 49?
47.5 to 49.
to 49.
Wow.
1.5 difference.
Bob, you don't have to take off the crown. You're still
Bob,
King
you can-
Bob and
Aw.
forever.
You're still king.
The
Bob.
last year.
That never
The original.
changes.
The OG king. Nobody can take the individual
As-
crown away from you. So you
As we
did
keep
win
saying
the
on the
men's
Jira
singles.
Live, he'll always be King Bob.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he won the first singles tournament, right? This is the doubles that you did make it to the finals, though. Congratulations, Ed and Nikki. Brilliant game. I think the spotlight is where you
Congratulations.
just took the game
Yeah,
away.
Spotlight
Those
was
9.
the clincher.
Yep. It was the spotlight.
Yeah.
And it really came down to the fact that Ed got the word Rachel right out of his mouth. Like,
Yeah.
a
Yeah,
half
it
a
was like
second before
Yeah.
Bob and Rodney, and that's it. It was that question.
Like, everyone knew the answer. It's like, get it.
yeah, it's like fast.
Oh,
Wow.
man.
Yeah, that was a great game. That was crazy close. I was like, the entire time I'm keeping track through the scores, I'm like, still don't know who's going to win.
Yeah.
There is no
Oh,
clear
yeah.
leader.
I
Definitely.
knew it was gonna be so close.
Oh.
So, if I may say,
basically knew the
the
minute after we made the finals.
So if I may say this, the final answer of the game by Nikki, HIIT, and saying lock got you the 2 points. Otherwise, you would
Yeah.
maybe at 47, and with 47.5, King Bob would have won, and Rodney would have won.
See, Nikki.
Yeah.
Nikki.
Heat.
Yeah, but I was
Let's
so
go.
hoping that you say it. It's
like,
Nobody was saying
Yeah.
lock.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, time's up,
I was
time's
like,
up, time's up.
look. Okay.
You know, I
Brilliant.
must say that I knew a brother would win this today. I just knew
you, you had one on each side, man.
Oh, you don't
brother
have to
or sister?
You don't disclose
Right?
that detail, you know. But I just knew.
Nice. Thank you.
Well-
Thank you, everybody, for joining in. This has been an amazing roller coaster of season. Like, you see my
Emotions.
So,
Yeah,
so
you
Sajid,
guys
well
scored
done
both,
again,
right?
man. Good job, Sajid and Sadka.
It's been crazy. Yeah, but I'm so happy. It came down to 2 very good teams on a very tight score. One question on the speed round made the difference between the winning and the losing team. But there are no losers in the finale. King Bob, Rodney, you are the finalists for the season 2. Congratulations on that. But the people of the hour, Nikki and Ed, congratulations. You have the championship. Hopefully, during Teams 24, we will have a facilitation ceremony and you will get your championship belts.
I would be happy to help hand over the champion belt to the winners because they absolutely deserve it.
Same here. They deserved it.
I
They had the harder route. They had one more match than we did. So
Yes. Definitely. Ed no longer just somebody standing on the podium,
yeah,
right?
Ed,
From
you're-
third
you're
place
able to be
to
at the
winning.
top spot on the podium.
I know. That's awesome.
Chris,
Good
are
job
you
for
seeing
Nikki,
this?
And
Yeah,
and,
where's-
and
where's
Nikki
Chris
gets
at?
her revenge for my beating her in the
first
actually
edition.
it was me and Sharon beat her in the
Yeah.
semis last year. So
Yeah.
Again,
I remember that.
my entire goal was just to beat Chris Cook. So
Tech.
I sort of feel like at the end of Endgame, when like you're happy, but you're sad because Tony Stark dies, but you're happy that, you know, everything.
Yeah, I know.
Like, JirAvengers, you're still whole. You're just missing one piece. That's it. So
Yeah.
and then
Ed just
here's-
at the last moment did the snap and like he went like recharged in that meeting and just came back and like answer 9 points
he
on the
just
dot.
owned. Yeah. I was sitting there the entire speed round for barbecue and coffee and going, you can get some more wrong here, Ed. You can do me a favor, get some more wrong.
Oh gosh.
Would not have gotten Lizzie McGuire. So
Yeah.
Yeah, and I
I-
teach
I'm
you
just
next
thinking-
season.
Here's the official score
Yes.
sheet, by the
Oh
way.
my god. Thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh my god!
I'm
And I teach
just
you next
thinking-
season with.
Alex is
sorry, go
probably
ahead,
waiting
Krimo.
for us.
Yep. So
Yeah,
everyone, if you want to head over to the Jira Live channel, we'll be hosting Nikki and Sajid immediately afterwards. Ed, we know you got to get going. We'd love to have you on, but we'll just have to catch you next time.
we'll do it.
Let me,
Yes.
I'll see if I can jump on at the airport. But Sajid, good luck topping yourself next time. So
Thank you. Thank
Thank
you,
you so
everybody.
much.
Thank you,
Well done.
everybody. Have a good day. See you at the Jira Live after
You
party.
too.
In honor of our
See ya.
1970s
Bye-bye.
theme, play out.
See you.